Hello, hey, this is Sue, and I am standing on a corner, not in Winslow, Arizona. I am in Quito, Ecuador. It is about it's about quarter after 6 in the evening. It's rush hour. Rush hour lasts a long time here, and so many cars in this city. Um, okay, we've been here for 4 days. What an incredible place. This is a brief wrap up, and then I'm going to do another one when I get home and I can make some notes and talk about everything most things that we saw. What a place of contrast. It is first world in many ways. It is completely third world in other ways. Uh, Quito is a modern city with modern transportation, modern buildings. Then you go out in the country and there are stray dogs roaming around and pigs and llamas and chickens and it's been fascinating. It's been awesome. I mean, sadly, the weather, it hasn't rained a lot, but it's the rainy season right now. We're here in it's the 3rd of March. Rainy season lasts a long time here, and during months, and we're in the rainy season, which actually is the high tourist area, but the rainy season means that the clouds only they're cover part of the tops of the mountains. So there are mountains everywhere around here. They're all volcanoes. They're all volcanoes. It's part of the Andes. Quito is between the eastern Andes and the western Andes. Let me talk a little bit about Ecuador and Quito. Everyone in Ecuador is required to vote. They're required to vote. It's the law. Here is an incredible fun fact that I had no idea until I was getting ready to take this trip. Ecuador uses the US dollar for their currency. They use the US dollar. Now, so when you pay for something, you don't have to exchange it. You can just bring your US currency here. But if they give you money back in change, it's not always something that we have in the US. We got a quarterback the other day that did not have George Washington on it. It had a political figure from years ago, some Ecuadorian political figure. So that's, I don't know, they're just things that make me speechless. There are places where they eat guinea pig. It's a delicacy. But they have fabulous food and steak houses, and we went to an incredible brewery yesterday, and I had the best tacos I've ever had, and I've eaten a lot of tacos, and sorry Mexico, but these tacos here were the best I've ever had. There are so many things to do. So if you come here, if you're going to the Galapagos, a lot of people do not know, the Galapagos belongs to Ecuador. They do not belong to Peru. They belong to Ecuador, and they are a national park. If you come to the Galapagos, come to Quito first. Spend a few days in Quito and see what there is to see. Spend some time in the city. There's such incredible history here. From before the Spanish arrived in the 1530s, with the indigenous people, the Incas were here. There's just, the history is so rich and vast here, and the architecture from that period of time is amazing. And spend a few days in Quito and go out to see some of the things outside the city. We went to Cotopaxi, couldn't see the top of it. There's snow on the top of that mountain. It's over 19,000 feet. It's a volcano. They're all volcanoes. There's a place called the Cloud Forest that we did not have time to go to. We're going to have to do that the next time we come, but people have said how amazing that is. You can actually stand on the equator. You can stand on the equator. I mean, you can go across the equator in a lot of places on a boat. There are a few places on land that you can go, but this is actually a place where they have it mapped out, and it is actually the equator. You can do that. The people are friendly. It's relatively safe. You have to worry about pickpockets a little bit, but if you're a little bit cautious, you'll be fine. The roads are relatively good, and the transportation is excellent. The taxis are inexpensive, but if you come here, before you come, get a tour. Take a tour. We took a tour for 2 full days with Alluring Americas, alluringamericas.com. We had the most amazing tour guide, Gloria. She was so good. She spoke perfect English. She knew this place like the back of her hand. She grew up here, and she was amazing. But so if you come, don't try to do it on your own. We love to do stuff on our own. We love to do stuff on our own. But when you come here, the first day or two, take a tour and find out the history and find out where to go, and have somebody help show you the ins and outs of what life is like here and tell you about what life was like here, centuries ago. Anyway, I highly recommend coming here. It's a hidden gem. They really need to improve their marketing, because they've got the most amazing fruit. I mean, there's fruit I've never seen before, but the fruits and the vegetables are great. You can't drink the water. You have to have purified or bottled water. Shouldn't eat the fruits that aren't peeled. But the people are they're so hospitable and friendly. I just can't say enough about this place. So please, if you're coming this direction, or even if you're not, if you're even remotely interested, put Quito on your list, because it deserves to have people know about it, because it's so great. And if you want to follow along with photos, I've got a ton of photos from my various trips. Please like my Facebook page, follow my Facebook page, which is Explore More with Sue. And if you like these videos, would you please subscribe to Explore More with Sue on YouTube. So anyway, the next adventure is awaiting. We're leaving tomorrow to fly to the Galapagos, and we are very excited about that. It's a bucket destination for anybody who's a traveler. People want to go to the Galapagos, and we're happy enough to, if all things go according to plan, we will be there tomorrow. But in the meantime, we've loved Quito. We're sorry that we're not going to be here longer. We definitely want to come back and finish seeing some of the other things that we haven't seen, and the next adventure awaits.